Hey guys, so this is going to be my third installment of my favorite products in 2009. This video is going to be about my favorite powders, and I actually have never tried a powder foundation, so these are mostly powders that I would use after applying my foundation to sort of set the makeup and also to give me that finished sort of flawless look. So the first powder that I'm going to talk about is MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and I love this powder. I've actually gone through 2 full containers of this. And I have 2 left. Mostly, and these are different colors. One is the color Medium Plus, which is a really sort of nice beige color that's perfect for the summer. It's a little bit more orangey. And then the color that I'm using right now in the winter is the color Medium. I really like this powder. It's really soft. It's not overpowering. It gives you a little bit of color, a little bit of coverage without being too mattifying, without being too cakey or heavy. So that's one of the most important things when it comes to makeup with me, is I don't like things to be too heavy and to look really caked on. Something that I've tried recently, and mostly because when I wear powders or makeup in general, I get really oily around sort of my cheek and nose area, which is not attractive throughout the day. It's something I've been using recently to try to soak up some of those oils and make my skin look a little bit less oily as the day progresses, is using MAC's Flat Powder, and I use the color Medium. This powder doesn't provide you with coverage, it doesn't provide you with color, but what it does is helps to suck up some of the oils on your face to make the shine go away. I did buy the color Medium because I do find that when you use powders that are really light, even though they say translucent, they have the tendency, especially on me because I am so fair, to make me look even pastier. And so I try to avoid that at all costs. So I bought the medium color just because I don't want that sort of white effect on my face. Something that I tried recently, and I actually really like it, is a drugstore product, and it's a product that very similarly mimics MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, is Milani Minerals Compact Makeup. I'm not going to actually open the compact because about a week after buying this and testing it out and really enjoying it, I dropped it on the ground, as you can see, and it broke into like a million pieces. So I'm probably going to have to put this in some kind of container so that I can use it a little bit more easily. But I really like this compact makeup. The color is really nice. I ended up buying the color Creamy Natural number 103. But I really like this for quite a few reasons. I did actually do a review on this product. It has its own video. But some of the things that I like about it is that it's oil-free, it's non-comedogenic, so it's not going to clog your pores, it's non-acnegenic, so it's not going to cause acne. So if you're looking to try something like MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, this is definitely a really good product to try. A second powder or drugstore powder that I've really been enjoying, and I usually wear this when I wear Revlon's Colorstay Foundation, is Revlon's, what is it called, Pressed Powder, and I got the color Light Medium. Usually that's the shade I go with, Light Medium. And it's very similar to the color of my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I really like this powder. It gives a really nice flawless finish. That's actually what I'm wearing on my skin right now, and I'm really enjoying that. I wore this actually to work today, and I think it's a really fantastic drugstore product. Another powder that I've absolutely loved this year is Lorac Translucent Touch-Up Powder. I have the color TL2, which is also their light medium shade. Looks like this. It's a really soft pressed powder. It blends really nicely into the skin. It gives you a little bit of color without being overpowering, and it doesn't look cakey. Products that I've really enjoyed and helped to keep my skin a little bit less oily were definitely Revlon's Colorstay Pressed Powder and Lorac's Translucent Pressed Powder. And the last 2 products that I have are from Laura Mercier. The first is Laura Mercier's Translucent Setting Powder, and it comes in a container like this. So it's a white sort of powder. This is the most soft powder. It's so finely milled. It glides onto your face, and I like to use this after applying my foundation and my concealer to help set the foundation and concealer so that it doesn't really move on my face anywhere. But this doesn't provide any color, and it just gives you a really nice finish. I do usually like to go over with a little bit of bronzer if I'm going to use just this and nothing else, just because, like I said, even though it says translucent, it does have the effect of making my skin look a little bit more pale. And the last thing is Laura Mercier's Mineral Pressed Powder in Natural Beige. It looks just like this. And I really like this pressed powder as well. I haven't had any problems with it. These two products are a little bit more expensive, as well as the Lorac, but I definitely feel that the Lorac is definitely worth the investment. I really love Laura Mercier's translucent powder for setting your makeup. Laura Mercier's pressed powder is fantastic, but I probably won't purchase it again just because it is a little bit more expensive than I want to spend on a normal basis for pressed powders. Max Mineralized Skin Finish is kind of in the middle, around $21 or $22 for one of these. And the Revlon and the Milani were somewhere in between $10 and $12, so these are the most reasonable priced, and they're very accessible to most people around. The one pressed powder that I tried this year that I absolutely hated was Alame's Clear Complexion Powder. And I had talked about this in my concealers. I actually do like the concealer, that's the Clear Complexion Concealer. But this powder is absolutely awful. It comes in packaging like this. And it, comes with a little mirror and a little poof. And this is what the powder looked like. When I put it on my face, it looked cakey and powdery. It didn't blend into my skin very well, and it really sank into my pores, so you could see like every little pore, and it was totally unattractive. So I think I tried this twice, and then I was just like, this is going in the bottom of my pile because I'm never going to use this again. If I had to pick probably my favorites on a day-to-day basis, I pretty much use MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I've also been using my Lorac pressed powder a lot recently, and a drugstore one that, well, I really can't say that I like either one of these better than the other. I really like Revlon's pressed powder, and I love Milani's mineral pressed powder. So I hope that was helpful for you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.